It's mostly invisible, but the textile industry is extremely wasteful. But what if we could make clothes from waste? And I mean that literally. What if we could make clothes from poop? You inserted a spider gene into a goat, which then in their milk produced spider silk, which you used to make a fabric that could stop bullets and could also work as human skin.
Yeah, so I didn't inject any goat with genes. Dr. Randy Lewis from the Utah State University, he genetically modified those goats, and from him I obtained the spider silk seeded with human skin cells and created in vitro bulletproof human skin and shot at the skin types with rifle bullets on it. With 4 layers of synthetic spider silk it got stopped. But the more important discovery is that synthetic spider silk is a good carrier to create new skin grafts for people with burn wounds and open wounds. So from that point on it became medical research.
And from there you moved on to something else that I'd say equally interesting.
At that point I started talking with the farmers because I wanted to bring some genetically modified goats here. They said, well, if you can do something about the manure problem, then we will help you to get some goats to the Netherlands. So that was the first day I started looking at what kind of materials can you make from manure, and we created paper-like material, cardboard, building materials, plastic, but also textiles.
What was it about textile that stood out about it?
The beauty. I wanted to show the beauty of something people find disgusting.
Okay, Julia, so we're here at the very start of the process. We have the cows, we have their food, they eat the food, it goes through the cow, it comes out the other side, and then what happens?
Well, then it falls in the hole, it gets collected, and then take it to our place to transform it into manure derivatives. So we take the acids, the chemicals we need, we chemically mix this with the cellulose and transform it into cellulose derivatives. At this stage you can use it to make building materials and cardboard. And the next step, here you really get a cellulose pulp, which can be used to make threads in the textile industry. Another step is to make cellulose acetate out of it, and this is like a liquid plastic.
Yeah.
And can also be spun into a thread or used to make plastic applications.
How did people respond when you said, hey listen, I want to make clothes out of cow manure?
Well, people were surprised. It's about looking very disruptive at the materials you have and the world around you. So in 2016 we created 12 prototypes of clothing and did a fashion show, and we won the Global Change Award of the H&M Foundation. And with winning that award we got insight in the textile industry. So at that point the two things connected, because Mestic is then one solution to solve the problem with the manure. And on the other hand we have a shortage of sustainable materials, which you can solve by using the cellulose in manure, which is exactly the same cellulose as in the wood pulp. And at the end of the process the chemicals can be reused several times. You can use it to build buildings, you can use it to use as a bioplastic instead of oil-based materials. It's a circular system.
How do you see the future of Mestic going from here?
This year we hope to finalize our pilot till scale-up phase, and then we hope to start building the first factory in the Netherlands and starting licensing other countries to do the same.
So will people be proud wearing clothes made of poop? Will that be something that's on the labels?
It depends on the brand. Some brands, I'm talking with a lot of brands, and some brands really say, I'm not going to tell that, we are not ready yet. But for example in the Netherlands already there is a lot of asking for this material, for the textile, for clothing made out of manure.
Yeah, it's very inspiring, I think. The purpose that it used to have versus the purpose that you're going to give it.
Yeah, we are going to create the army of the future. The 3 elements, the environmental, social and but also the economics.
Very poetic.